Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here's the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Well, hello there, everyone, once again, to get another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. We're at episode 229. How's it going? It's lovely Tuesday afternoon, December the 13th, 2022, 1:41 p.m. Yep, December 13th. That means 8 days left until winter. Boo about winter. And 12 days left until Christmas. Yay. And 18 days left until the new year. Thank God. That's how it is, man. And I'll tell you one thing right now. It is a little crazy. Again, I woke up late this morning. And again, I was a little bit behind, but work for time-wise. But I ended up still catching up. But you know what I did was I accidentally put the alarm on 6:15. But the good thing I woke up early. Kind of like, I think my mental alarm must have went off or something like that, which is a cool thing. All right. So everybody wants to know what the heck has happened on Monday Night Raw last night. As you know, Monday Night Raw took place in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Took place in Milwaukee. Women's number one contenders matchup: Alexa Bliss versus Bayley. When Bayley came out with Damage Control, Becky Lynch made sure that Io Sky and Dakota Kai did not play a part in that, and chased him out with a steel chair. Alexa Bliss came out, then Bianca Belair came out to watch the matchup. And Alexa Bliss did end up winning the matchup, but as they go to shake hands, Alexa Bliss has got that little weird personality change again, almost, because as you know, the Bray Wyatt Moth was on the Titantron and all that. She was about to give Bianca Belair a sister Abigail, but then she backed up. I'm like, whoa, I don't know what happened. So hopefully Alexa can get it together. And I know with Bray Wyatt's return, a lot of mind games will be played. And earlier today, Byron Saxton interviews Alpha Academy, who's been upset that Kurt Angle hit him with the milk hose. And then the OC, Carl Anderson's taking care of business in Japan and everything else. And excuse me. So but Luke Gallows, Michin, Mia Yim, and AJ Styles were having fun watching them getting squirted with the milk hose, and so they challenged a matchup one-on-one, AJ Styles versus Chad Gable, and AJ Styles defeated Chad Gable. So Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis, Dexter Lumis has the money from the Miz that the Miz paid him, and not only that, had to pay him after he won his matchup and got the WWE contract. And so Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis were trying to come up with some ideas how to spend the money. And Dexter Lumis, being the artiste that he is, has great ideas on something for Baby Quill, something for the dog, and something for Candace, and and extras, awesome suits, superhero suits, something like that. Only Dexter Lumis. But then Candace LeRae comes and goes, "What are you guys doing?" "Oh, we're trying to figure out what to do with the money, and we have some ideas and all that." But then Candace goes, "It's the holidays. Can you guys be a little more giving?" And then Johnny Gargano goes, "You know what? I got an idea. Let's take the money, Dexter. I got an idea." And Kathy Kelly interviewed Street Profits and Kira Tozawa as they go in a 6-man tag against the Judgment Day's Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio. And they were fired up for the matchup, and the match happened. The Judgment Day did win thanks to Rhea Ripley and a lot of chicanery going on. So, and Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis decided to continue on, and they went to a merch stand outside the arena in Milwaukee and said, "Hey, let's buy all this stuff. Here's the money. So they started taking stuff. Hey, I got an idea. Once again. You know, I got an idea. Dexter, come with me, right? And then Dexter's getting all the loot together, and then he looked at a teddy bear, and he sees a young fan getting in the arms of his father, and so handed the young fan the teddy bear. Nice guy. I like Dexter Lumis. Man. Talented artist, nice guy, really cool dude. Dexter Lumis is a cool dude. That's all I'm going to say. So Dexter Lumis, to you, dude. To you. All right. And so they went out to the arena, giving away merch, and then a hooded figure, tried to steal the money back, and it was the Miz. Adam Pearce goes, "Where the heck you going?" And then Miz is like, "Okay, Miz wants the money back and everything else." So Miz challenged him to a matchup. He said, "I'll do whatever it takes. I'll challenge him to a matchup." So Johnny Gargano goes, "You know what? A match is a good idea, but you know what? We'll do double or nothing. Get a ladder match." And then all of a sudden Miz goes, "I don't have the money." And I mean, what do you mean? Oh, Maurice takes care of the finances. I was like, and everybody started chanting tiny balls. I don't have tiny balls. Okay, fine. I'll get the money. I'll tell you one thing right now, man. So, take place in a ladder match. Candice LeRae went one-on-one with Io Sky after being chased out by Becky Lynch. Io Sky did win the matchup, however, so that will give them momentum going into SmackDown's tag team title defenses, as Io Sky and Dakota Kai will defend those titles against the team of Liv Morgan and Tegan Nox. Kathy Kelly was interviewing Kevin Owens about the Matt Riddle situation with the bloodline and all that. Elias interrupts and says, "Hey, can I count you out there?" And then Kevin Owens is like, "After all you put me through this year?" Yeah, I'm really sorry. It's my brother, And so Kevin Owens is too stunned. So Elias performs a song dedicated to Matt Riddle. And in real life, Matt Riddle has been suspended, possibly for 6 weeks, to go to drug rehab. I think it was positive for drugs and everything else. And so they said they'll get him to go rehab. So, but Elias said to perform Matt Riddle's song called "Elias, You're My Bro," which he did a pretty good job of singing it. But Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline interrupted him. Actually, Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn. Elias went one-on-one with Solo Sikoa, and Sikoa did win the matchup, but he decided to do further damage to Elias, and then Kevin Owens stops him and stuns him and all that, and then Elias puts his hand on his shoulders, about to say thank you. KO stuns Elias. I'll tell you one thing, it's going to be crazy, to say the least. So, as you know, so that is the victory over that. Asuka, who is trying to go under, was undergoing a change, so to speak. When she took off her mask, she had none of the makeup, the Kabuki Warrior makeup. That's all gone. She looked very, very serious. Took on Rhea Ripley, and went on with the WrestleMania rematch from this year. And as Asuka, Dominic Mysterio tried to get involved, and Asuka had enough, decided to hit a blue mist on Dominic Mysterio, and but despite that, Rhea Ripley did end up winning the matchup. After the commercial break, Judgment Day was in the trainer's room after Dominic had missed it. Rhea Ripley said, "Somebody help him," and all that. It's like it hurts, it burns, and all that, and so. And then Dolph Ziggler addresses the United States title situation. And he addresses Mr. Theory, who carries it, and he explains why, and he had some great points. So, and I don't know who's probably he's gonna wait the winner wait till the U.S. title situation gets settled in. Throughout the evening, though, the Miz is dressed as an elf because they said you have to dress like an elf, and the money's still Dexter Lumis's. So Miz is forced to dress as an elf, giving away gifts and having pictures of the WWE Universe. The most hilarious thing ever. And Miz dressed as an elf is too funny. And so the main event was the United States number one contenders matchup, and Bobby Lashley went one-on-one with Seth freaking Rollins. And there was a controversial decision. Had referee give Rollins the victory via pinfall. And as as the match was over, Lashley confronts the referee about the decision he made and all that. He was arguing with the referee. He starts roughing him up a little bit, and then Adam Pearce comes out to further damage. I think I think Lashley knocked down the referee or something like that. Adam Pearce comes out, starts getting into Lashley's face. Lashley didn't want to hear of it. And then I think he pushed Adam Pearce to the point where Adam Pearce says, "You're fired." That's right. Lashley's been fired by Adam Pearce. I don't know if that's the right call or not. We'll find out next week on Monday Night Raw. But until then, tonight NXT, the fallout from NXT Deadline, which Grayson Waller and Roxanne Perez are now the Iron Survivors of their respective matches. They're the number one contenders for their respective championship. Grayson Waller, number one contender, Braun Breaker's NXT title, while Roxanne Perez gets another shot at Mandy Rose's NXT Women's Championship. And the New Day, new tag team champions of NXT. What do they have planned? What does the New Day have planned for NXT? We'll find out for sure. Until then, until the next episode of This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This show, episode 229, is complete. So until that next episode, Mr. Announcer, take us home. Next episode, episode 230, the 14th edition of Trebek Tuesday. High Rollers. See you then. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Production, and in association with A Sweet Bofa Raving Dingleberry Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode of the show. See you on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now, and have a very blessed day.